Sorry, y'all, I was eating. I've had enough, okay? I don't know why the live keeps ending. All right. So to recap the beginning of the reading, intrusive lover or intrusive boss, okay? Catch up. No, for real, I don't know why the lives keep ending. I'm going to pray one more time and we're going to keep it moving. Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangel Michael, ancestors, all higher beings of white light that come to give me protection and provision. I ask that you please help me to see what I need to see in regards to the collective. Removing all emotions unless necessary. Removing all projections unless I am teaching a lesson. All right. Okay, so before I was rudely interrupted by connection or whatever the hell is going on, it's showing that somebody made a decision that they are a little bit in regret, whether this is a person that made a decision towards you or this is you making an impulsive decision towards somebody. This decision was definitely impulsive. You're pulling the Knight of Wands and then you're pulling the Strength card reverse, okay? Could be dealing with fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But I feel like it was a prior argument and you finally just acted on something and you regretted a little bit or they regretted a little bit. There's no need to get hung up in this. It didn't stop no motion, didn't stop any alchemization. You still got the Magician. You got the Knight of Pentacles reverse. It might have slowed down your money and now somebody's juggling a little bit, or this could have slowed down somebody else's money. Somebody making a foul decision with you slowed down somebody else's money. If it's somebody else, it's none of your business. If it's you, you need to rectify the situation. I don't know what you can do to do that, to balance the karmic scale, but just do that, okay? But I really feel like this is somebody that has done something towards you. Kind of just catching their karmic debt. Everybody's got to pay the piper eventually. All right, I'm going to pull you guys karma cards. Right. You got your willpower. It says, what you think about, do it your own way. And this is Aries energy. So this is like regaining your power when it comes to work and your endurance and building finances. Aries is a get money sign to me when they're not being the fool. Which the fool is not also too bad either. Because taking leaps of faith and having the ability to do that shit and not blink as an Aries is a gift. You know, everybody's not moving like that. But at the same time, this is about either not necessarily getting money, but developing your willpower more. Maybe you're feeling more willful. Maybe your energy is taking a shift in the right direction. Now you're just ready to get into something. It says energies to meet the challenge. Yeah, I feel like you are in need of this. You are in need of an upswing of energy. Spirit is giving you this, gifting you this, like returning your energy, your desires resulting from the honesty and the strength of. I feel like you finally decided to be honest with yourself, knowing that you could do more. Okay, you could be dealing with like I said, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and we know that fire signs are the initiators. They get shit started. They get you ready to get up and go. And maybe this is the energy that you need to step into, or these are energies that you need to surround yourself with, okay? It says, for humanity's sake, your hopes and wishes, do it for the future. So there's something that Spirit is getting you to do that's organizing your future. It's also for humanity. So you could be like a Sagittarius or somebody that's into sage-like work. You are a humanitarian. You do charity. You speak at events. You do advocating for people. What? You know what? After this, I think I'm going to pre-record my readings because they're just giving me a lot of shit right now. I don't understand. All right, I'm sorry. But yeah, you're doing something for humanity's sake. So if you're doing something right now that's a little rough or you feel disconnected or you're wanting to give up, know that it's bigger than you, but it's going to benefit you at the same time. So just walk in your natural flow. What you like to do, you like to deal with people. Maybe you're in social work. Maybe you've got great communication skills. This is what Spirit wants you to step into. You're getting freedom, associations, and your circle of friends, okay? I feel like this is freedom from associations and a couple of people in your circle of friends. We're going to pull on this energy. I'm going to keep this card to the side. I feel like right now you're really just untying your energy from people, distancing yourself, maybe introducing new friend groups, or just getting to know different people instead of being tied up in the same energy. People doing the same old I hear they're doing the same old stuff. Yeah, you're finally waking up and realizing that you got your beliefs and what you value and your resources. This is about getting what's owed to you. This is about getting your inheritance. This is about getting blessings that have already been set up for your future. You've already been set up. A lot of the times, you are just calling things into the physical realm. It's already there for you, and we don't see it. We don't have the confidence to step forward or take action or even invite ourselves in the rooms that we think we don't have the authority to be in. Have those hard conversations, utilizing your throat chakra, showing people what you can actually do, and stepping out of your comfort zone is what Spirit really wants you to do right now. Stop being comfortable. Here, I'm not saying this to shake you up. Yeah, it's a collective. I'm just saying this to wake you up. So I also hear Spirit saying like your spirit guides, your soul tribe, the ones that look over you, they're not doing anything to scare you, shake you up, or cause you to abandon something. They're trying to cultivate character and make you Teflon, because these energies that you encounter in the workspace and your relationships and within your families, like these are not energies that are going to be new to you all the time. Like, you're going to have to learn how to combat this. You're going to have to learn how to energetically ground yourself and be non-reactive and really, take control and power of your personal energy. You can't control these people around you. There's no point in continuously trying to do it. So you might as well self-master. Self-mastery is top tier. Once you self-master, nothing bothers you. Like, for real, F these people. Like, and that's the place that you need to get. That's the energy that you need to be walking in. And then when you get in this space, Spirit's going to release your resources and the things that you've been waiting on. Because right now, even though you won't admit it, you do have people-pleasing tendencies. You'll give away the resources that you ensue or that you get. You'll start giving it away. Right? You might be an earth sign and be mean as hell about giving it away, but you'll still give somebody the shirt off your back, and that needs to be balanced. You need to know when it's okay to give and when somebody is using you or taking your kindness for weakness, okay? I'm going to pull you some oracles. It's all good when we're making love. All our asses don't take my love. Cause if you don't love me, somebody else will. First card you're pulling is victory, getting your way in a situation, but you need to change your focus immediately. Refusing to see. There's something you're refusing to see in a situation. Changing your focus. This could be a move. Okay, this could literally be a move or a big shift where you're literally like shifting relationships, shifting careers, or shifting your living situation. But there's something that Spirit wants you to open up your eyes to. Clarify the refusing to see card. You got the release. Yeah, there's something you're holding on to that you've been being asked to let go of for a while now. Like Spirit's literally been asking you for a while. Can you clarify this, Spirit? Emotional, sharing feelings and communication in order to manipulate. So whatever you're holding on to is a highly manipulative person or a situation. They know that they can play on your emotions to get things to go their way. Release this, literally. You don't want to see it. You don't want to acknowledge it. You don't even want to believe that shit is true. Give me more information about these people or persons or situation, Spirit. You're pulling maintain a sound mind. It's time to focus. You don't need to try to figure out like exactly who this is. You need to utilize your intuition, okay? You know who this person is. That's my point. You know exactly who I'm talking about. It says dramatic changes is shifting your manifestations may cut people off, a job change or a relationship change. Literally, you are exiting a situation, but it's for your own good. Be blunt. Stop holding back. Sagittarius energy, speak your truth. There's that humanitarian word. Maybe they don't like that you have humanitarian ways or that you're super social. They don't really like that you talk or deal with a lot of people. It says occult religion, groups and fraternities, and your community. You are a person that's meant to deal with the community. This person, they're not well balanced with you doing that, okay? They want you to remember what happened last time. So something is coming up again. They don't want you to make the same mistake. It says focus on what will heal the situation. A conversation is needed. So maybe in the past you chose to fight or get into like a verbal quarreling or something like that. This time, sound conversation and communication. You come off very, very mature, very, very emotionally balanced. You're not giving people the energy that they're trying to pull out of you. I feel like walking triggers. People are walking triggers. They know that they are. They know that their intent when they get to you is to trigger you. It says cut them off. A situation could not be trusted. Turn away from the situation. I feel like you really need to listen to my advice because there is something you're refusing to see in a situation and you're protected, but still, I mean, how long are they going to have to give you these synchronicities or ask you to wake the fuck up and walk away before this person gets to have their way with you? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, be mindful and do not ignore your intuition. Can you clarify change your focus, Spirit? I'm going to clarify what change your focus is. It's probably tied to that, but it could be tied to something totally different. Spirit also says keep your head up. All this looking down shit, shrinking yourself, pretending like you don't have nothing to offer. It's time out for that. Also, pretending like you can't take up for yourself or clear rooms. Clear that shit. I feel like everywhere else in your life, you're clearing stuff. Clear it, clock it, doing all of that extra stuff. And when it comes to areas where you need to protect yourself because people are playing on your emotions, you decide to go mute. Not a thing. You need to rest and reconsider. And you're tired. Isn't that enough to make you want to change your mind about engaging in energy? That's enough. Feeling like this is more than enough for me to question. All right, one more for this. And then you got the base chakra. You need to ground yourself. Clarify what they're changing their focus from with my creative cards, please, Spirit. Yeah. All right, you're pulling tarot reader, spiritual practitioner, intuitive leader, well-known, and influencer. So some shaman or some psychic or somebody that has a knowing has warned you. Now, outside of me, or maybe this is the warning. They've told you. They've given you synchronicities. Talk about it. Like literally, Spirit is asking you to open up and be honest with yourself. It's not destiny. It's delusion. Somebody is not being honest about a situation. It's somebody else's energy. You're giving them too much benefit of doubt. Literally, like you give people too many chances. Your spirit guides, guardian angels are telling you secrets and sending you messages. Too many people involved need to mind their business and stop oversharing. This person likes to get into it. Maybe they ask you a lot of questions. Maybe they ask people a lot of questions about you, but they're very nosy and they're in your business. I can keep describing this person till my head falls off, but you know who I'm talking about. So let's get to the victory. See where you triumph in this situation, because I know for a fact after this, that better be a cut, or we're going to have a nice long private conversation. Is that what you want? You want it with me? I want it with the spirits. They need you to pay attention. There's a blessing coming in. Wake up. These people are irrelevant. Once you let them go, a weight is going to be lifted from your shoulders, and you're finally going to see just how irrelevant these people were. You got the victory, but they need you to pay attention. Do you even see your victories? Do you even celebrate your wins? Do you realize how well alchemized you are? It'd be the little shit that you think of and then it just shows up. It goes over your head that it just showed up for you like that, right? Nah, Spirit needs you to acknowledge some for real. You want what you want. You need to acknowledge the things that are worth acknowledging. Whoever you're dealing with is a twin flame soulmate. It's why you feel so connected. Okay? Yeah, because a twin flame soulmate is a sparring partner and a person that also feels like they're connected to your soul at the same time. Dangerous connection. I advise against this type of connection. I know a lot of other people, and I respect everybody's mental processing, okay? I'm not here to change it. I'm not here to demonize it. I'm not here to call you wrong. I'm only speaking from life experience. A twin flame soulmate situation, that lover that you just love so much you can't get enough of, but every now and then there's trauma bonding. Not even every now and then. All the time there's trauma bonding, but you're blinded by love. That type of stuff. walk away from it. Even friendships that are like that. You love the friend. You want to be there for them, but they're not equally reciprocating the energy. They're showing some haterade, doing weird stuff. We've all been in these situations and don't like to acknowledge it. Now's the time for you to acknowledge it. For the sake of your blessings and what Spirit is trying to bring into you. Release thyself. One more for victory. You got 333. Something is finally complete. I feel like you finally get the message. Or you will. You will. Something is finally over. You don't need to have anxiety, anticipate destruction, do all this dramatic stuff in your brain. Don't let the intrusive thoughts get the best of you. You're balancing out, and you're balancing out well. Okay? Hi, Chanel. Make sure you rewatch this. All right, we're going to get a guardian totem for you guys. You guys are pulling the frog. You're pulling the zebra. And you're pulling the goat. All right, so the frog is the dream world, things that you imagine. You got cycles, okay? So then maybe there's a need for you to change the way you envision things, or you envision yourself, your destiny, and where this is going. Maybe the definition of love or career or spirituality that you had before is not working for you, and there's a need for you to critique it or shift it or see something else for yourself. Also, that shrinking energy, not seeing enough for yourself. Just seeing the bare minimum. Don't give yourself the bare minimum. These are cycles. Something that you were taught to do. Maybe you don't realize your worth. Maybe you don't realize what you deserve when it comes to things that you get energetically and in the physical. It also says resistance. You are resistant to this. You are resistant to shifting your mindset, shifting your situation. You have got to stop the resistance. Once you stop the resistance, go with the flow. Stop the resistance and go with the flow. This is what Spirit wants you to do. Okay? This is going to bring you a lot of strength. This is going to bring back that endurance that you're looking for. This is going to set you on the right path. Stop abandoning ship when you get nervous or you think that you can't keep up what you've started. Like you fear success. You fear being able to balance yourself or people knocking you off pivot. You're so worried about other things instead of self-mastery. And this is what you're being pulled towards, patterns, because you keep repeating something. And I'm talking to myself too. You keep repeating something. Now it's time for you today to choose to just make little shifts and see what happens. Literally right after you make the little shifts. I'm going to get you a mantra. It's okay. Just watch it from the beginning when I'm done. You're pulling, I release my grip on the things I cannot control, which is literally perfect for you. Stop trying to control stuff and allow yourself to flow. Allow the universe to just reorganize some things in your life. I am my best healer. I am the strongest healer, and I've got this. There's a need for you to encourage yourself right now, okay? Because your thoughts are getting the best of you, and your thoughts about yourself are not even true. Chakra card. Probably something else dealing with the mental. Okay, you got the throat chakra, connecting with spirit. I develop a quiet mind that allows me to tune in, and I get in touch with my higher self and my spirit. I listen to the guidance that is there waiting for me to hear, and I am open to the truth, and I welcome spiritual inspiration from others. I will benefit greatly by practicing meditation and stillness, and I ask for inner guidance to assist me in getting more in touch with my spirit. I know that if I ask for guidance, it will be given. You really need to trust yourself when it comes to decision making, okay? And follow your intuition when it comes to decision making in regards to people, all right? All right, that is the end of the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below if any of it resonated. Also, stars are available on FB, so go ahead and bang those stars for me. If you would like to book me for a personal reading, I am open. If it has to do with this, we can delve deeper into it. It's up to you. Okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. See you in the next reading.